Hi guys, today we are going to see a very interesting chapter of arithmetic progression. Let us take first example. A person has got a job and his basic salary is rupees 500 rupees. Okay, the person has got a job and his basic salary is rupees 500. So his boss told him that he will increase his salary every month by rupees 50. So, first month salary is 500. Let us say this is the month of Jan. So, in the month of January, the salary is 500. Every month, he will get a rise of rupees 50 in his salary. So, next month of Feb. So, what will be the salary in month of Feb? Rise of rupees 50. That means 500 plus 50 will give you 550. Again in the next month, what will be the rise? This will be 550 plus more 50, which will give you 600. And in this way, the salary will increase. Okay. Second example, you have invested rupees 10. Okay, you have invested rupees 10 in a scheme. I am considering very small numbers for your understanding. The concept remains same. It doesn't change with the numbers. So you have invested rupees 10 in a scheme which doubles every year. Okay, so first year you have invested rupees 10. Now next year it doubles. That means it will be 10 to the 20. Now you have 20 in your account. Now it will get double, so it will be 40. Again 40 will get double and it will be 80, and the pattern will continue 163, 20 and so on. Later on, let us consider some pattern of some squares. Okay, so I will write 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square and so on. Let us consider a pattern of negative numbers. I will just write negative numbers in a row. Like I will write -8, -4, -2, 0 and so on. Okay, so can I tell there is some particular pattern in all of these examples? These like somewhere we have done a double, somewhere we are taking the series of squares, somewhere we are adding or subtracting or whatever we are doing, but it follows a particular pattern. This basic pattern is called as sequence. Sequence is what? The series which follows a particular pattern is a sequence. It may be positive number, negative number, constant, all the numbers same, that means constant number, or fractions or anything, any real number. So now let us consider a other set of example. Let us move to the other set of example. I will simply write a series of whole numbers, or I'll start with 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Second, let us consider the example of negative numbers. I will start with -9, -8, -7, -6 and so on. Let us take a constant like same number 7. So 7, 7, 7, 7 and so on. Fourth one, let us take example in fractions 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2 and so on. So here what we can see in the first example, the first number is 500. Second number is increased by 50. So 550. What is the difference between these two numbers? It is 50. What is the difference between next two number? It is 50. So I will write D is equal to 50. D stands for difference. D stands for difference. Now in the second one, what is the difference between first two consecutive numbers? The difference is 20 and 10. Difference between 20 and 10 is just 10. Okay. Difference between 40 and 20 is 20. So the difference is not same here. The difference will vary. It is a sequence, but difference is not same. Remember, it is a sequence, but difference is not same in second example. So I will leave this. In the third example, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. Can I just orally calculate? 1 square 1 and 2 square 4. The difference between these two is 3. The difference between next two is the other number and so on. So here also common difference is not same. Okay. In the first example, difference was same. In the other two example, difference were not same. In this chapter, we are going to deal with the examples in which the common difference remains same, which means the sequence is in arithmetic progression. You have heard, finally you have heard the word arithmetic progression. From where it came? When a sequence is given to you, you just have to check the difference between each consecutive number. If the difference between consecutive number is same, it is an arithmetic progression. If the difference between the two consecutive terms is not same, it is just any sequence or any pattern. So I will cut all this part. This is now useless because we are not dealing with sequence. We are dealing with the arithmetic progression of a sequence. So let us move to some other set of examples. In this, the series is 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, 5, 6, blah, 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 up to anything. I don't care. So what is the difference between first two consecutive terms? See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 will become 2 when 1 is added. Okay. Now 2 will become 3 when again 1 is added. 3 will become 4 when again 1 is added. So what is the common difference between all these terms? Can I say difference is 1? Because in every term 1 is added. But in reverse way, if you need to calculate the difference, can I say second term minus first term? Leave this, just remember. In the second example, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6. What is the difference? Can I say plus 1? Again the difference is plus 1. How plus 1? See, in the second term, I will let you know. First term is minus 9. Minus 9. Now, if I add plus 1, like here I have added plus 1, it became 2. So 2 minus 9, I will again add plus 1, it will give you minus 8. See the second term. Again if I add plus 1, it will give you minus 7. Minus 8 plus 1, the signs are different. So we are subtracting the number. 8 minus 1, 7, and giving the sign of bigger number to the solution, which is this sign will be given to the solution. So it is minus 7. So the sequence follows. So can I again say difference is equal to 1 in the second case? Third sequence is very easy. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So what is the difference? 0. There is no difference. All numbers are same. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Minus 5, minus 5, minus 5, minus 5. So here there is no difference because all numbers are same. Now 0.5. What should be added to 0.5 to get 1? 0.5 is nothing but half. 0.5 is nothing but half. What should be added to half to get 1? Half plus half, 1. So the difference will be 0.5. 0.5 is nothing but half. So in this case, difference is 0.5. So from all this calculation, can I just say difference is nothing but the difference between two consecutive number? And this is called as common difference because in the chapter of arithmetic progression, difference between each consecutive terms remains constant. Then only it is arithmetic progression. So we call this term as common difference. So common difference is nothing but the difference between two consecutive terms. So can I just say D? D stands for common difference. Okay. Now let us see this example. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the sequence. First sequence we are considering. Can I say this is the first term of your AP? AP is arithmetic progression. So can I say this is the first term of your AP? I will write it as A1. A1 is nothing but first term. This is the second term. So I will mark it as A2. Second for 2. Okay. Then A3, A4. Now this sequence will continue till n numbers. I don't know where to stop. I just said the sequence start from 1 and a lot of number till infinity. So can I say the last number in the sequence will be unknown. So I will mark the last number as n. Any number. It could be 100, 1000, 1 lakh, 1 crore or anything. I don't know. So the last number could be n, whatever you feel like. So the last term of the sequence will be an. See what I am doing. A is the terms. A are the terms of your AP arithmetic progression. 1 is the first term, 2 is the second term, 3 is the third term and n is the nth term. Nth term is nothing but the last term. Can I say last term for now? So difference. Now difference is equal to. What was the difference between these two terms? See, always remember, if I do a difference like, what is the difference between these two terms? You will say 1. Okay. Difference in the first series is 1. But if you do 1 minus 2, it will be minus 1. So we cannot do 1 minus 2. Understand the concept. The difference means we are adding that difference or subtracting that difference from the first term. So difference formula will be A2 minus A1. 2 minus 1, 1. The difference is 1. Can I say the difference between now these two terms is done? This is A3. The difference between A2 and A3. Can I say A3 minus A2? The difference is A3 minus A2 and so on. So can you see the second term first and first term later? The next term first and preceding term later. So can I say for the nth term? For the nth term, what will be the difference? Nth term is this. Next term will be n plus 1. Okay? Because difference is 1, we are adding 1 to every term. So if last term is n and if somebody asked you to increase the series, then I can say next term is an plus 1. So this term can be written as an plus 1th term. Okay? Like this is third term is 3. An plus 1th term is n plus 1 for now. So can I write an plus 1 minus an? Just easy to remember. Bigger number first, smaller number later. A2 minus A1, A3 minus A2 and so on. This formula you don't worry for right now. We will cover this formula into examples. It will be easier. Now I'll ask some examples. We will find out the first term and common difference. So it will be easy for you. Now let us consider some of the examples from your book. Okay, let us consider the example. Weights of a student are given to you. The weights of a student in your class are 40, 42, 44, 46 and so on. So find out the first term and common difference. First term is very easy. First term is first term. So can I write A or A1? A1 is your convenience. Only A is also okay. So first term of the series, you can see it. You can see. You don't need to use your brain to find out first term. So first term is 40. Common difference D. D is equal to, you can easily figure out, there is a difference of 2. 2 is adding to every term. But I want to write it in the form of formula. So if this is A1 and this is A2, what is the difference formula? A2 minus A1, which is 42 minus 40, which is nothing but equal to 2. You can check the further terms. A3 minus A2. 44 minus 42 again 2. 46 minus 44 again 2. So the difference remains same. Now suppose a temperature of a city is given to you. Let us consider the temperature of a city. Let us consider in New York the temperature is 10 degrees Celsius today, 11 degrees Celsius tomorrow and 12 degrees Celsius the next day, and it will be rising in this pattern. Okay, so we can just look at the example because these are very easy numbers. What is the first term? A is equal to 10. And what is the common difference? Difference between these two terms is 1. The numbers are increasing by 1. So I will write 1. Okay, these are the basic examples. Now, suppose I give you one interesting example. Okay, you are going to your friend's place and booked a taxi. You have booked a taxi. The fare of taxi is showing rupees 100. And for the first hour, the fare of taxi is showing rupees 100 and taxi person is saying it is raining a lot, so I will charge you rupees 10 extra for every kilometer. Okay, rupees 10 extra for every hour, not kilometer. For every hour he will charge you rupees 10 extra. So basic first fare is 100. If 10 is added to next hour, it will be 110. If 10 is again added to next hour, it will be 120. If 10 is again added to next hour, it will be 130. So can I see there is a common increase of rupees 10 for every hour? Rupees 10 is increasing constantly. So what is the first term here? First hour fare, first term, A is equal to 100. Okay? A is equal to 100. Now, what is the common difference? Common difference. The fare is increasing by rupees 10. So, common difference is rupees 10. Okay, D is 10. Which I can say nothing but A2 minus A1. 110 minus 100, which is rupees 10. Now I'll give you some examples and you are supposed to find the first four terms of this AP. So let us take the first term is 10 and common difference given is 10. Now you are given in a reverse way. Till this time I was giving you a sequence and asked you to find out the first term and common difference. Now I am giving you the first term 10 and common difference 10. Can you find out the first four terms of AP? Very easy. Just start with me. I hope you are sitting with a notebook and pen to get better at it. So first term is given. First term, can I say A is equal to 10? Common difference is 10. So you will easily say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, blah, 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 blah. Yes, you are very clever. But now we have to write to get marks. So second term, A2 is equal to 10 plus 10. Can I say difference should be added to the preceding term to get the next term? So 10 plus 10 is 20. So A2 is equal to 20. Now third term is equal to. Third term will be what? I will keep writing the sequence here. First term 10, second term you have got 20. Now the second term is 20. You have to again add the difference in for the third term. So 20 plus 10 is equal to 30. Now fourth term, A4, fourth term. So fourth term is again in the third term, again you have to add the difference. So third term was 30 and difference was 10, which is equal to 40. So you have got a AP. You have got an AP from the first term and common difference. From this pattern, can I say A2 is equal to A plus D? First term plus common difference will give you the next term. Now A3 is equal to, now see, the concept is very important. If I write A plus D again, it will be the same formula. But A2 and A3 are not same. They are different numbers. So A3 is equal to, A3 is third term. I am adding difference to the second term. So second term plus D. Okay. So any term is equal to preceding term plus difference. Okay. Any term is equal to preceding matlab just back to that term. So A2 plus D. A4 is equal to next term 40 is equal to A3 plus D. So we have derived the formula from just example. I hope this is clear to you. Let us consider next example for more understanding. Let us consider A is equal to minus 2. First term is given minus 2 and D is equal to 0. D is equal to 0. Again first term A1 is equal to minus 2. A2 is equal to. Now 0 should be added. Common difference should be added to every term to get the next term. So minus 2 plus 0 will be minus 2. Third term minus 2 plus 0 minus 2. So can I say the arithmetic progression remains same? Minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2 are the first four terms of AP whose common difference is 0. Next term, let us consider A is 4 Yeah, let us consider first term is 4 and consider difference is minus 3 this time. Okay. Don't be afraid by looking the minus sign. It is the main of mathematics. Okay. So first term we have the formula with us. First term is 4. You are asked to find out the first 4 terms. Okay. So first term will remain as it is. A2 is equal to, what we have to do? Just add the difference in the first term to get the next term. So 4, okay, 4 plus minus 3. Don't forget the sign. Don't forget its companion. 4 plus difference you have to add plus the number is minus 3. This plus minus will get minus. So 4 minus 3 will become 1. Now A3 is equal to, what is the preceding term? 1 plus add the difference again minus 3. This plus minus will get minus. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. And fourth term I leave for you to calculate. Minus 2 minus 3, which is nothing but equal to minus 5. Okay. So let us consider next example. Consider an example. First term is given as 1 and common difference. Let us consider a easy fraction 1 by 2. A1 and 1 by 2. So first term is always given to you. See, they are asking you to find out the 4 terms. First 4 terms of the AP. But first term is already given to you. So you only have to find out remaining 3 terms. In that also the difference is given to you. So first term is 1. Second term will be, add the difference into 1 plus 1 half is 1.5. Okay, half means 0.5. 1 plus half is 1 and a half. So third term will be 1.5 plus half will be 2. And fourth term I leave for you to calculate, which is 2.5. I expect you to write in a steps. Now, I hope you understand the concept of first term and common difference. Now, find out the first term and common difference in the given sequence. Okay, I'll give you a sequence. 3, 6, 9, 12. The sequence given to you again. What is the first term here? Can you just look at the board and just without thinking anything, can you say the first term 3, because it is given here. First term is 3. So I will write A is equal to 3. What is the common difference? Common difference means difference between two consecutive terms. So D is nothing but, we had seen the formula, A2 minus A1. So A2 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay, check again. 9 minus 6 is 3. 12 minus 9 is 3. So the difference is same throughout the question. Now I'll give you 4 sequences. Okay, not 4, let us consider, I'll give you 2 sequences. You have to check whether this is AP or not. See what we have done. First we learned to find out the first term and common difference from the given sequence. Okay, now I will give you any sequence. First verify whether it is arithmetic progression or not. So let us consider the first sequence. 2, 4, 8 and 16. This is the sequence and so on. So now how will you decide whether it is AP or not? What is the key point to know that the sequence is AP? Common difference. If the difference is constant, it is an AP. So you have to check whether the difference between each consecutive terms is constant or not. Now let us check the difference between these two. 4 minus 2, 2. Difference between these two. 8 minus 4, 4. You don't even need to move further because already the difference is not same. So we will stop here. As the difference is not same, the given sequence is not AP. Let us take next example. Minus 10, minus 6, minus 10, minus 6, 0 and so on. Okay. So first example. Now here I have to write D is equal to A2 minus A1. Difference we have to find out. The terms are negative. So to avoid the jumbling, I am writing the proper formula. A2 minus A1. What is this is A1 first term. This is A2 second term. So what is the second term? Minus 6. A2 is minus 6. This minus sign I will write as it is. And what is A1? It is minus 10. Okay. So this minus 6 will remain as it is. Minus 10, minus will get plus, and this is 10. So can I say plus 10 minus 6 will give you 4. So the difference between these two is 4. Now you can clearly see the difference between minus 6 and 0 is not 4. Or let us calculate for your understanding. The difference between D is equal to A3 minus A2. Okay, next term minus preceding term. A3 is 0 minus A2 is minus 6. So can I say this minus will get plus? This is 6. Is the difference same? No, the difference is not same. So this is also not an arithmetic progression. To find out arithmetic progression, you only have to see whether the difference between each consecutive term is common, is same or not same. So let us consider the same example. If it is minus 2 and the sequence remains same. Okay, only I have changed the term. For this term you have to check whether this is AP or not AP. Again same, D is equal to A2 minus A1. This we have already done. A2 is minus 6, minus of A1 is minus 10. So minus 6 plus 10. 10 minus 6 will give you 4. Again D is equal to the next term minus preceding term. So A3 minus A2, which is equal to A3 is minus 2 minus A2 is minus 6. So can I say minus 2? This minus will get plus. This is 6. So 6 minus 2 is 4. Can you see the difference between two consecutive terms is same, which is 4, 4. One more thing you can observe here. Though the sequence is negative, though the given pattern is negative numbers, but the difference is positive. Okay, the difference is positive. Minus 10 plus 4 minus 6. Minus 6 plus 4 minus 2. So it can happen. You just have to understand the method and concept. That's it. So this sequence forms a arithmetic progression. Yes, because the difference is same. So this sequence forms arithmetic progression. The conclusion of the class is any sequence will be given to you. If the difference between each consecutive term is same, then it is arithmetic progression. If not same, then it is any general sequence or pattern. First term will be written at the first place, so it is very easy to calculate, and difference can be calculated by finding the difference between two consecutive terms. Okay, this is very easy chapter. In the next chapter we are going to derive the formula and solve some more examples. Hope to see you all again. Bye bye, take care.